Days into 365 days of code. I'm excited. Uh, I'm tired. I can't even lie. I was. I think I'm speed running this today. um, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream, but I definitely cannot stay up all night. I stayed up all night last night, and that was a bad idea. It was productive, but damn, I was tired, and I had a long day today. I have many more long days for the rest of the week, so in the spirit of keeping my energy levels managed, I definitely will be going to bed one time today. Um, Actually, I'm already a little bit behind on going to sleep, but I think I can give it at least a good 30 minutes. Um, so I was thinking about just picking up where I left off yesterday with the vector database examples, embeddings, and vector databases with GenAI because that was really, really, really interesting to me. The topic was really good. It was something I've been wanting to learn about for a minute because I've been hearing like it's just been a lot of talks about it and it's been a lot of recommendations about it, but I wasn't really sure. I really didn't have any exposure to what the concept was. And then once it was explained, I was like, oh, duh, because I know what embeddings are and I know what vectors are, but I guess because I'm still kind of getting back into the flow of things, like when it comes to machine learning concepts, for some reason, when I was thinking about embeddings, I wasn't thinking about vectors, and that's what embedding is basically. So, anyways, it was really good. So the general concept is to take data, take your existing data and convert it into something that the machine learning model can actually process more efficiently, which enhances the performance that you can get out of whichever activity you're trying to do, or basically whichever behavior you're looking for, I guess you could say. So, what I learned yesterday is that Google Cloud actually has, I saw two specific embeddings models. So in their model garden, they have two different embedding models. The embedding models, you can either get a text embedding model or you can get a multimodal. You can use the multimodal embedding model. You could basically go ahead and take some existing data you have and you can use their model to convert your data or basically create embeddings for all of your data. Then from there, that's where the vector databases will come in. So you'll store your values and your data is going to get stored in the vector space. So if it's like 3 dimensions, then like that's a 3D space. But if it's like a thousand dimensions, we wouldn't even be able to visualize the space. But yeah, the vector database would allow your model, or it would allow your data to actually have spatial relationships to each other. And yeah, so it's very interesting to me actually. I just thought it was cool. So tonight I have changed out the galaxy lights for whatever the heck is going on with this rainbow wall. I think it looks so cool. I hope it don't make nobody sick. But I think it looks so cool, so I kind of gotta leave it. I bought this new light and it was just like a cheap light from Walmart, and it was a 2-pack. I was gonna say I don't even think I can I don't think I had the other one within reach, but it's just a little LED light panel. Right now it's not even mounted on anything, it's just sitting on the back of my monitor stand, just hanging out back there. And when today we had our MVP like developer time. We usually have sessions every week. So when I was getting ready for the session, I just put the light on. Now I was trying these lights out earlier today when it was daytime and I wasn't getting much bang for my buck. But now that it's dark, I had it on like a green and it was really bright on the wall. It basically turned the whole wall green, like kind of how you can see now. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then this light panel, it has like different modes. So right now it's on this cycle mode, but this is like a really fast cycle. And I kind of couldn't resist leaving it on this one, even though I think I should slow it down, but I like it. I feel like I'm in a RGB strip in real life. So I feel like this is like the coolest light show I've ever had in my stream before, so I'm here for it. And I'm probably like stressing somebody out on the freeway. I don't live like right off the freeway, but I live close enough, and it's no buildings between my building and the freeway. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So today, yeah, let's just get some. I'm tired for real. I'm ready to go to bed. 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 And I got shit to do tomorrow. So I am going to get to work so I can go to sleep. It's all good though. I'm grateful and I'm excited and I look forward to learning new things. So I don't ever want it to seem like any of those things are not the case. I just had a long day, and then when we do our MVP developer sessions, those are like 4 hours straight. And normally I would take a nap, and today I didn't even take a nap. So yeah. And y'all let me stay up till freaking 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So I stayed up till like 4, and then I went to bed at I stayed up until 4, and then I woke up. See, I can't even think straight. I woke up at 9 something. I think I got out of the bed at 9:45, but I woke up at like 9 something. Probably woke up at 9:45 if I'm being honest. Let me just I woke up at like 9:45, but that was only like 5 hours of sleep. So heck yeah, I'm tired. I had a long day. So this is the example notebook that was being used yesterday for class. Chris Ball. I was about to say crisis. I kind of feel like it might also be crisis, but welcome in. Machine Gun 21K. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully not completely tired like I am. But okay, let's see. Chris Ball, you was in here yesterday too, so you might be tired like I am. Shoot. I was up way too late last night. And it's so funny that y'all posted something or something. Y'all initiated something in the chat at the same time, because I was literally just about to like make sure my chat was working on the overlay. Actually comes from Crystal, so it could go either way. Oh, Crystal Ball. Duh. Okay. Well, that's cool though. How are you this evening? Is it evening for you? I be assuming everybody's on same time zone as me, but a lot of times it be daytime for y'all, because it be people from overseas when I be in my late streams. This notebook has lots of good information. I'm going to just like see how much of this I can process. It's a lot of it though, so I don't know that I'll get through all of it. I could just like speed run it and just like, get the code running, because it'll run regardless. But I'm trying to learn. I'm not just trying to skip the important parts. Okay, so this covers what are embeddings, what business challenges do they help solve. Then we look at the Vertex text embeddings. and then Vertex AI vector search, and then grounding LLM outputs with vector search. So that was another thing. This is a grounding technique. And that was something interesting to learn about too, because a lot of what has been covered in the Gen AI or startup school Gen AI stuff is all about like best practices and different strategies and techniques that works well for Gen AI, and then how you would apply Gen AI. What's the best ways and best use cases for applying Gen AI? So learning about grounding, like conceptually, it makes sense, but I don't think I've ever really been like spending time like learning about grounding techniques. So that's another thing that was just interesting to me from the standpoint that grounding is basically making giving the large language model some more foundational knowledge, or for it's really context, some more foundational context, um not only to help with more specific type of use cases, but also I think it should also grounding helps with hallucinations as well. It's 11 p.m. in a game jam, so sleep is out of the question. Oh yeah, y'all in it on a Wednesday though. How that give me lock-in vibes, like when I was in high school and they would have lock-ins. I think I went to like one lock-in, maybe two. Cause usually I think about like stuff happening on the weekend, hackathons and whatnots. I'm here for these lights. I think I'm gonna start. I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to have to like black out my room for recordings or record at night, but all the video tutorials I've been watching, um, talk about lighting starting from a black, like a dark room when you're lighting, regardless of whether it's um daytime or not. So if it's daytime, trying to get the room as dark as you can. I'm like, dang. Now I feel like I got to, because the way these lights is hitting the wall, and it was not, it was not giving no type of nothing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Plus, in this office, the wall to my right behind the camera is basically all windows. It's like three big windows, and then all the walls are white. So yeah, during the day, that light is just not about to hit the same. So I might get some blackout curtains. Then I can have a super fancy like lighting setup for YouTube. I want to be official like everybody else. Okay, so you got embeddings. So let's go talk about it. But my interpretation of embeddings right now is vector representations of data, individual data points. Then understanding text with Vertex AI text embeddings. So there is a model that allows you to basically create embeddings of your data. Then vector search is going to allow you to use let's come back to this one. Find embeddings. This is just the process of looking up the embeddings. And then grounding is more so using the LLM. Having like you will still prompt the LLM, but the LLM will also be able to actually grab some relevant data from your original embeddings and whatever vector database that you use. And then your LLM should be a lot more specific and a lot more accurate. Freaking. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. I'm supposed to have a basic knowledge of Python and ML. I think I qualify. If you are not reading this tutorial in QuickLab, wait, there's a QuickLab version? Oh wait, you know what? Let me get back in here because cloud skills boost. Originally, before I walked in here, I said, oh wait, use generative AI to create prompts and conversations. Oh, this is the machine learning engineer path. Is that really what's next over here? I guess so. Oh, shoot. So originally, before I walked in the room, I said I was about to do a lab on here. But they didn't give us labs for the first day this week. They just gave us a notebook. But the notebook is giving me the impression that I should be able to find a corresponding lab. So let's look for that. Now that I think about it, that sounds like it makes sense. I'm just going to search for embedding vector. Oh, getting started with vector search and embeddings. That sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. Is this a part of a... Is this a part of a track? Getting started with vector search and embeddings. Embedding. This one. Oh, this is a course and this is the lab. Is this course a part of a path? Why didn't they give us this one? Prerequisites, none. Okay, let me check this MLE path again. I'm really just trying to orient myself because this is the path I'm on right now. It's nothing, this is what I was originally going to do today, but it's nothing really like super complicated in these. Frozer, hello man, welcome in. Welcome to the RGB room. Oh man, I hope y'all had a good day today. Your girl is on the struggle bus, but it's okay. Yes, I learned. Wait, were you here yesterday, Frozer? I can't even remember because I'm delusional. But I learned about embeddings and vector search yesterday. This light is going crazy and I can't not do it. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It was fun though. We was chilling, we was having fun, but yesterday I didn't sit in on the GenAI class live like I typically do. So I was watching the recording last night and it was talking about embeddings and vector search. So this has been mind-blowing. I would say more so than mind-blowing, it's been eye-opening because it's like I knew what an embedding was, but I don't think about that concept very frequently, I guess you could say. And so in my mind, I wasn't necessarily really getting the right concept when people was talking about embeddings and vector databases. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. What's that for? Once it was explained, I'm like, duh, 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 duh. Embedded vector image. Embedded anything. Embedded vector anything. Embedded vector data. We got the. I'm gonna wait till the ad comes back. Dang, that's a whole 60-second ad. Um, Embedding. Okay, so in machine learning, the embedding is a vector representation of data. So yes, it could be an image, but it could be text, right? So the embedding is the vector representation of the data, and so then in the vector database, once you have all your data mapped out as vectors, then you map it in vector space, whatever dimension. I don't even want to say 3D space, but it's the vector database maps the embeddings, um, so that you can have associations between basically the things that is most similar is going to be grouped together. So I know y'all might have got an ad and everything, but yeah, it was like, what? You said, huh? um, I think I understand. Okay, so you know vectors, right? Don't quote me. Okay, well, if you know what a vector is, or if you think about an array, say not an array, yeah, an array. Yep. An array is a good example. You have an array, right? You can have like an array. You can have all of your data mapped to a an array with that takes like 5 different values. So you wanna that's your array, that's your vector. That's your vector representation. Oh, now it's really on an ad break. I don't understand Twitch ads. They be giving me notifications, and I be confused. It's better if I like draw it or something. Oh, you know what? Let's use this. I'm sure it's a visual in here. Okay, this is a good. Oh, this is a little bit weird. Oh, you're not getting ads? Oh, fancy. Do you have Turbo, or are you just not getting them? You can embed whole paragraphs as the message itself. Yep, could be described as a vector of conversation. So our traditional way of right, you did get us up. I'm so busy seeing the freaking VIP that I keep missing that part. Okay, so look. So when you have like our traditional data is like tabular in this case, right? In embeddings, instead of having tabular data, you will have basically, you can think of it as an array, because that's essentially what it is. So this representing a piece of data versus a row in a table. And depending on what you want, how you want to map these values, you can basically come up with embeddings instead of having like rows in the table, and like actually having to assign each column. So you're going from this 001 food NYC to 0.1, 0.002, 0.56, and then 0.98. Like that's just as an example. So that would be one embedding for a piece of data. It's crazy, ain't it? But that's how machine learning works. So I was like, oh, duh. Of course, that's going to be more efficient for the machine learning model, though. Now, here's the kicker, because I know what you're thinking. You're like, damn, but I got to I got to convert my data into an embedding. No, you don't. Because, of course, the wonderful Google that we all know and love, they have models that actually helps you convert your data into embeddings. They have 2. So that made me even more excited, because I'm like, okay, I get the concept of it, but like, I'm not trying to come up with custom embeddings for data. Like, That seemed like a lot just to try it out. And so, yeah. Let me see. I had console open. I'll show you. It's in the model garden. Okay, in Vertex AI, in model garden, these are all the foundational models. There's some, I think, yeah, they have some third-party models too, because Llama 2 is in here. I want to say, I could be making it up. I want to say, what's the Anthropic one? Is it Anthropic? It's another one that's going to be in here. But anyways, let's go for embeddings. They have a text embedding, and they have a multimodal embedding. So if you're trying to embed your data for text use case, then you can use this one. If you're trying to embed for multimodal use case, then you can use this one. And that's essentially the example that they give in the notebook. This is all describing it. That's the setup code. More setup. Okay, this is preparing the data. So selecting 1,000 records from this public data set. This is, here's loading the text embedding model. So text embedding Gecko 001. I think that's the one I was just showing you in the console. You can load that model in, and then basically process the records with that model. It will create the embeddings for you. And then once you have the embedding, then Vector Database would store it in 3D space. Or I keep saying 3D, but it's way more than 3D. But it will store it in whichever dimension your embeddings fall into. Let me see. There was a cool graphic she had used. This is good for me though, y'all. I need to get comfortable with explaining these concepts, especially in like in a cohesive, concise way. So I hope that it's making sense, Rosaire. A random question: what do you think are the most important skills for an academic project? For analytic AI for education? That's okay. It's super opinionated, but I'm gonna sign up for your Udemy course once you get it ready. For an academic project, what do you mean? Like, just for learning? Or yeah, like, what do you mean by academic project? Like, is it something you'll have to turn in school, or I don't know. Do you mean like research? But I love AI for education in general. So I can definitely say what's important to me. But I think in any AI project in general is a very huge component is the data, where you're going to get the data from, cleaning the data, having the right relevant data that you want to be able to analyze. And then if it's for educational purposes, I mean, for me, the best thing I'm trying to do is gather trying to understand the what are the current approaches that are being taken, and then trying to implement something like that, like vector search. I wasn't familiar with this. Like you like to be used as research, not in a private context. Um, Most important skills. Um, you could take my advice with a grain of salt, or my opinion with a grain of salt. But what's important to me in this regard is, so with data, the data is important, knowing where the data is going to come from, and then also processing the data. So there's always like a cleaning step, you know what I mean? From a research perspective, one of the things I like to think about is I do actually look into research papers. I don't always read like the entire paper, like from top to bottom, but even with reading like the general summaries of papers, a lot of times you can get a sense of some different strategies and approaches that people are already taking, and then you can also get a sense of like what are the current problems that people are trying to solve. And you can also think about taking something that already works in one use case and applying it into a different area. So an example of that would be when it comes to computer vision is a big example. This is something I want to do personally. Obviously, with computer vision, we always we kind of segment that to video and photos. But computer vision applications, like computer vision models, can actually be applied to other types of data. And I read this in probably when I was doing the Fast AI course, and I thought it was interesting. If you think about any kind of data set where you could represent it in some type of a visual, and that visual you would be able to distinguish a pattern from the visual representation of the data, then that's possibly a use case that you can apply CV to. So um I think there's use cases where someone applies computer vision to keystrokes or mouse strokes, right? So I'm pretty sure I seen a project where it was a cybersecurity type of situation. So it's like looking at the visual representation of the mouse movements from a user, and then using that to determine whether they might be it might be a malicious user. Now, you won't typically think about computer vision for somebody's mouse movements, but you can track them. And so that's one thing I think is interesting, like looking at what the current possibilities are, or what the current use cases already are, looking at what the challenges are, because maybe you could specifically do a project around a challenge that's trying to be solved, or you can take an existing use case or an existing approach and apply it to a different area or a different discipline. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. But those are some of the things I think about. Something I found helpful. So data science meets image recognition, models for feature recognition. I mean, seriously, that's one I'm definitely going to be doing. Even because I'm not necessarily really super into computer vision. But at the same time, I feel like where I am now, I want to explore different disciplines, because I might like something that I'd never even, had exposure to before. I've just always been into natural language processing. So, dang, I was going to show this. Notion. Let's see. Don't mind me, y'all. I was organizing some song lyrics, but I have to get back to putting our AI ML hub in order. I think this is pinned in Discord too, by the way, in AI ML channel. Pretty sure. I can reshare it, but what I came here for is I feel like I put together some notes that I thought was helpful. Oh, tips for reading research papers. These are some notes I compiled from some very helpful sources. It's not like in the most, it's not completely like fleshed out, but basically, some of the tips for reading research papers, and then like the order to read the papers in. So by the time you read the title, the abstract, look at the features, and kind of look at like the conclusions and the summary, a lot of times that's not really the bulk of the paper, but that's the general gist of the paper. So you can get a sense of, if it's a specific area you're interested in, you can get a gist of what they're talking about and what type of approaches they're taking without literally reading the paper from top to bottom, because it's going to be like a 40-page paper, you know what I mean? So I find that to be helpful. Then if I want to read the paper all the way, then I'll keep going and read through like the details, like the nitty-gritty details. So this is one breakdown, or review papers or review videos, right? Because if you're not necessarily trying to read a whole research paper, there's a lot of good YouTube videos to talk about different topics. I'm very into natural language processing, so the thing I follow with, every time I see LLM something, I save this. Like, I'm gonna watch this one, LLMs and 5 formulas. I'm gonna watch that. So and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, especially, I mean, it's research related, of course, but to me, the more I can process what's currently being done, it opens up the possibilities that I can think of that I might be interested in. So I have notes that I've taken where I'm like, oh, what about this part? What about that part? Like very specific. Like as I'm reading some of this stuff, then I get ideas for things that I would be interested in trying or doing or thinking about or like looking more into. So let me see. On my channel on YouTube, you can see the stuff that I'm doing, right? Like my live streams and stuff, and I'm finally starting to make videos and everything. But I also compile like resources that I find to be helpful with machine learning. So like this whole section right here, I collect stuff around transformers, LLMs, neural networks, deep learning, NLP, that kind of stuff, basically, and like general AI. And then state of AI, and I keep up with the industry news, like the regulations and stuff like that. But even with regulations and like the challenges that we have in AI, because anytime we have a challenge in the field, that has to be solved, you know what I mean? And if you're looking for a research project, a lot of times the challenges are a good opportunity because those are also tech challenges. So I don't know if that really answered the question. I feel like I'm off on a tangent. Miss Nerd, hello. I know you're probably about to go to bed. I need to take my butt to bed. Oh, dang, it's 11:30 already. How? Uh-oh, y'all about to hit me with the Spanish. Yes, and sometimes it gets into really minute details to solve hyper-specific problems not directly related to the broader problem. Yeah, getting into like the minute details, to me, like, the funny thing is you will feel like, oh, getting into the minute details is going to require me to like read for example, the research paper, it's going to require me to read every single nitty-gritty detail to find something. But it's like, no, the field is so wide open that you can read, like, just get the general gist of a topic, and you can think of one very freaking specific element that they didn't even try to cover yet. and then go off on the whole tangent with that. So that's why it's so exciting. It was really, yes, it was really useful. Okay. Um, okay. I like y'all. I like y'all giving me a bilingual chat right now because I need it. Most I have reviewed so far is saying like yo soy una mujer, you know, I can tell you like I'm a woman or you're a man or you're a boy or you're a girl. And that's about it. So I'm gonna keep working through my Duolingo. I used to study Spanish way back in like middle school, so it's gonna take me a minute to get my basic vocab back. Gonna lurk. I'm in the bed already. See, Miss Signer, I'm gonna need to be like you. One of these days. One of these days. It be your fault though, cause I be getting on here and then next thing you know, I don't be getting off. Um, but yeah, I really have been interested in branching out a little bit more. I actually just closed that tab, but this is something I kind of watched earlier. I didn't listen to the whole thing. Well, it was playing, but I kind of got distracted. But I'm going to actually go back, and it wasn't what I was expecting it to be, or it wasn't what I was looking for, but it was interesting. And this one was about how this guy was describing his project or his application where it creates remixes of songs. So it's just patching together different songs. He described the thought process behind it, and then he described the technical approach. And I actually want to go back and watch it because it was pretty interesting. It's called Infinite Remixer. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm really interested in doing something with these embeddings and like learning how to use the existing models. And that was it's so crazy because it was like I wasn't thinking about that. Like, oh yeah, there's going to be a model for embeddings. And I also haven't been on Hugging Face in a while. If y'all not familiar with Hugging Face, like if you do machine learning, you should be familiar with Hugging Face. This is where a lot of it's kind of like a nice social space around different models. And you can do some training on here too. They have really good tools around just finding different models and then being able to incorporate them into your projects, low lightweight hosting. So it's kind of like it's like kind of almost like a GitHub for machine learning. We should practice together. I need to speak for Spanish. I understand way more than I can say. Look, we all about to be Frozen, are you about to just like have a whole new group of fresh bilingual folks? It's fine from what I'm getting. Everyone in chat speaks Spanish. Oh, okay. So cool. Heck yeah. I already had that conversation with Frozer, like, man, because it's always best when you can you have other people that you can actually utilize your language skills with. But yeah, if you don't know Hugging Face, you should know Hugging Face for sure. So you have a bunch of models. All the popular like open source models are here, and then a lot of different folks do their own training and stuff like that. You got a lot of data sets here. And then Hugging Face, I want to say they have a course. Wasn't I supposed to take a Hugging Face course? They got an NLP course. Ooh, this one I want to do next, y'all, for a project. I'm trying to stay focused. I can't even lie, I am. But I want to do something around audio. Not because I love music, but because I'm really, really intrigued. I do love music, for the record. Not saying I don't, but I don't like to mix music with. I don't like to mix music with like work, if that makes sense. I tried that before because I used to be a music major, and I didn't like music is like a passion for me. It's a hobby for me, but I really didn't like when music was going to be like something I had to do for a living, if that makes sense. That might not make sense to some people, but it kind of sucked the fun out of it for me. But I am very curious, just from a like fun educational perspective. I really want to see if I could do anything for my stream music, because oh my god, this is a struggle. We listening to AI music right now, and I'm like, it's gotta get better than this. Like, I feel like it could be better than this, because it's been on this same loop for like probably a good 10 minutes now. And yes, I did notice it. I be noticing it in the back of my head. Don't try to switch it up now. I already caught you. Then I go in here and I refresh, and then it'll come back out with something else. But anyways, yeah, I keep talking about doing like a music project. And then the other reason why I think it's interesting is because, like I was saying earlier, it can be, to me, it's really cool to think about the more exposure that I give myself in different disciplines that I might not necessarily spend all of my time in, the more ideas open up to me about things to try, things to do, right? Because you typically have different approaches depending on like certain disciplines, I guess you could say. So the approaches that's taken in music compared to the approaches that's taken in computer vision, versus the approaches that's taken in language processing, and compared to self-driving, even if you want to put self-driving in like its own category, because it's a combination of a lot of different modes. So I feel like the more I'm in an exploratory phase right now, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to expose myself to as much as I can. Sorry y'all, I gotta do this. Oh, this part two. I forgot about this. They have daily papers. So distilling transformers into long convolution models. Efficient tool use of chain of abstraction reasoning. Chain of abstraction is a topic I haven't really gotten into, but it sounds like chain of thought. Chain of thought is something that I'm learning about now. Chain of thought is the observation that if you get the LLM to explain the thought process or break down the chain of thought to how it should get to a solution, it's more accurate. Zero shot, meaning no examples, is like if I just tell the LLM to think about the answer step by step, it's more likely to come up with the right answer, like with math and stuff like that. Zero shot is no example. So since I'm not giving it an example, I just tell it to think step by step, and then it's more accurate. But then it's way more accurate if I give it an example. So if I give it a prompt and the answer, and I explain the answer step by step, and then I give it another prompt, and then it will give me the right answer by actually going step by step. So that's chain of thought, but that's something new that I have gotten exposure to this week, and I think it's cool. It's a best practice for prompt engineering. The other method is React, but I haven't really gotten as much into React. Expandable 3D scene generation. what I love about research is like just doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you want to have a goal for what you're doing, but at the same time, it's also a lot of it's experimentation. The experimentation aspect I find to be very, very exciting. I haven't really been, I feel like I was always more of a math kid than a science kid. And you don't really do math experiments when you're growing up. You know what I mean? You always do science experiments. So I don't think I've been like in the phase of doing like experiments since I was literally in grade school. Because when I was in college, I was like studying math, but it was theory, it wasn't experimenting. Scientific method, no, it was logic. Proofs, proofs, proofs. Object driven one shot fine tuning of text to image diffusion with prototypical embedding. That sounds like every fucking buzzword you can put in one title right now. They got diffusion, they got text to image, they got fine tuning, they got one shot, they got prototype, they got embeddings. I just learned what embeddings, well, I know what embeddings were, but I just really kind of learned about like the embedding thing with data conversions. This is like the most buzzwordy thing you could have possibly chose. And then they got the tech bro. This should look legit though, honestly. Like I can tell it's AI, but at the same time, the stuff that you normally look for in AI, the wires look a little impossible. And whatever's going on over here. But honestly, at first glance, if you ain't have a trained eye, he got all his fingers. He got veins and everything. Now I don't think the ridges are supposed to stretch out that way, but you know, that looked legit. I love that. I wonder if that was part of this. Okay, as large scale text to image generation models have made remarkable progress in the field of text to image generation, many fine-tuning methods have been proposed. I'm reading this slow because these some long ass sentences. However, these models often struggle with novel objects, especially with one-shot scenarios. Our proposed method aims to address the challenges of generalizability and fidelity in an object-driven way, using only a single input image and the object-specific regions of interest. To improve generalizability and mitigate overfitting, in our paradigm, a prototypical embedding is initialized based on the object's appearance and its class before fine-tuning the diffusion model. So you create an embedding for an object, and then you fine-tune the model with the embeddings. Is this basically just exactly what we're talking about right now? And during fine-tuning, we propose a class characterizing regularization to preserve prior knowledge of object classes. To further improve fidelity, we introduce object-specific loss, which can also use to implant multiple objects. Overall, our proposed object-driven method for implanting new objects can integrate seamlessly with existing concepts as well as high fidelity and generalization. Our method outperforms several existing works. The code will be released. Hello, you read docs like me. I read slowly and take my time to make sure I'm understanding things. Hell yeah, they put these. Look at this sentence. That's solid, you know. I'm like, let me take my time on this one. Look at this sentence. Oh, that's multiple sentences. Never mind. But this is one sentence, and they putting all the buzzwords in there. But hey, clickbait or not, they got me. Oh, this one's only like a few days old from the submission. But see, this is CV. Let me see the paper. Oh, it's the headphones? It's about the headphones. Okay. Given an image and its corresponding mask of an object, our method generates diverse images of the same object in different contexts. So that's the embedding. The embedding is the object that they mask out, and then they place that object in different scenarios, basically. But they can maintain the fidelity of the image generation of the object, I guess. Let me see. It just oh, this paper is short. Probably because this is their loss function. Okay. Reference, Dream Booth. What is it? Textual inversion, Laura and ours. Yeah, so if you look at the reference and you look at their generation, this the prompt: holding a balloon on the garden. So they have to give the image, they have to give the original image and the masked image. And then here's your prompt, and that's the output, which I could tell you, just maybe not as much from this one, but especially from this one, I could tell you exactly what the source material was. I was thinking, what's that game he was in? What's that other game that just came out? Well, it was kind of long ago now, but what's that one game? I didn't play it. It's dense. Heck yeah. But this is sweet. I'm gonna put this one in the reading. Oh, we should turn that one into a forum too. Preacher made us a code channel, a code forum. We need a forum for the book club channel, because right now book club channel is basically all of the above. It's don't switch. Oh, excuse me. Right now book club channel is papers, articles, books, all of that. But it will probably be cool if we set up a forum, so then we can actually have like threads for different papers. Don't even get me started on white papers. It takes me forever to read them. Look, at least I'm not the only one. I will take my time though, because and I will read the same shit over and over and over. I'll go through be like, oh, I only got one sentence in and my brain start going off on another direction. Let's go back to the beginning. I don't mind, take your time. Otherwise you get to the end of the paper and you don't even know what you read. That's also not productive. I actually started a new folder. I thought, oh yes, AI research. Dang, no, don't save it. Hold on. I'm not about to type this. I need to copy and paste this title. I think the last time, the other paper I saved, I was able to type the title. This title too long. Documents. Here, let me. Yeah. So I put the title after the paper number. This is my newer computer. Well, my new computer, really. I had it for like a month. So I don't have like hardly any of my other data on here yet. So I'm trying to organize stuff as I bring it in. I'll read a sentence like 14 times. Look, we got to be honest with ourselves about. I'm not trying to email you, actually. Oh God. What? It's so funny. I will use Apple Mail on my phone, but I will not open that shit up on my on my computer. I don't know what it is. I got some type of trauma from that, but that's just, I guess I'm about to say that's a whole different girl. It's not really though. That's a whole different person than this one. That's definitely a whole different person. Is he supposed to look younger? She looks cyborgish. So they just use an asterisk to place. Is this the actual prompt? Oh, it's a unique identifier, yeah. So this textual inversion thing kind of disturbing. Oh my goodness, I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something. Hold on. Because I told y'all I got Imagine preview access, right? And I was showing my sister I be testing out like product design ideas with image generation. Hold on. See, I can't even talk straight because I'm trying to talk and think and do stuff at the same time. Damn it, where is it? It's in one of these windows. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I think let's go in here. Don't I got console? Oh, it's right. Okay. So now I can tell you. So let's go to Vision. So they gave us Imagine preview access. So I'm like, I like to test out product ideas, like to see how good the image generations are at products, right? So let's see. This Imagine 2. Where's my previous? Uh, it should be on that one. Cancel. Dang it! How do I get it? I'm gonna show y'all this. No, this is the wrong one. I don't want to be on that one. Oh gosh. I don't want to. Okay, sure. Hold on, because I really got to show y'all this. This should have me fucking dying, man. I'm telling you. I'm supposed to be able to see my previous ones. Stop switching projects, bro. Do what I want you to do. And Vertex is already, it was enabled. Oh my God, that's so annoying. I gotta enable this. Otherwise, it's gonna keep throwing me back to where I was. And it's not even fast. It's a whole process. That's stupid. Oh my God, this is gonna get on my nerves. Okay, it's on now. Jesus. Okay. How do I see my old parameters? History. Okay. No, wait. What the heck? Where's my history? No. It's no way. I was just looking at them earlier. Anyways, I really got to show y'all something. I'm going to try to find it. I was playing around with Imagine and I was generating some images, and when I tell you the way Imagine, the first version of Imagine was like primitive compared to, okay, let's just do it this way. This is what I did. I was like, a software engineering themed Valentine's Day hoodie, right? Imagine 2. Generate this. I'm like, oh, I want to see, because this is the kind of stuff I use AI for. Another thing I do is take really dense articles and white papers and whatnot and plug them into ChatGPT and ask it to relate an article. That's literally what. That's so funny you said that. When I was reading that long overview a few minutes ago, I was literally like, I should just plug this into ChatGPT. Okay, so a software engineering themed Valentine's Day hoodie. Now the text is, AI text. Okay, cool. I don't actually expect AI to do text, even though technically it can if I was very specific, because Imagine 2 is like that. But I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, I could do something with this like design idea. That's actually cute. I could do a whole. I'm gonna do this one. Let's save this because I don't know what happened to my the images I generated earlier. I like this one a lot. But anyways, okay. So that's cool, right? Now let's look at Imagine. I was like, oh, I wonder what Imagine was like with that prompt. Oh no. See, they trying to be fancy. Man, I wish. Oh, damn. What happened? That's crazy. I promise you, the type of stuff that it has spit out earlier today. Me and my sister was dying because it was nothing like this. Dang, what happened to it? I thought I still had the window open. See, now it want to act right now. Is that from yesterday? Hold on, y'all. I lost my window. Dang it. I guess it heard me laughing at it earlier. Try to get his life together. Wait, did I minimize one? I thought I just... Cause this mug came out with some crayon drawings. I promise. I was so confused. I'm like, dang, imagine one was primitive. Close all this extra stuff. I got so much extra stuff open. Okay, you want to be special now. Let me see. Let's go back. That's fine. Too many windows. What happened to my history? Oh, I see. But the new ones shouldn't have been thrown out. I just generated those. Like literally right before I started streaming. Would it be on here for some reason? No. That's okay. Next time I'm gonna save the images because it was real crazy what it was spitting out. It wasn't even an image like it wasn't images like this. It was just like cartoon drawings. Killed my joke. This one's cute though. I think I'm gonna make something like this. I can make something like this in Canva. Canva. We need some AI emotes too, don't we? For some reason I like to do my designs on this. Say like a heart. Elements actually. It's heart. This kind of heart. Oh. Let's make it like pink for now. You make it big like that, and then terminal. What was I just? It was a graphic I was just using. I think it was a oh. Ooh. It was like that. Okay. So I just need lines. Okay, this is a whole side note. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Basically, I won't. Oh, I got an idea. Okay, I got the idea. All right, check back later. I'm gonna have a hoodie launch for Valentine's Day. It's gonna be a code theme hoodie stuff. Code theme hoodies and mugs and shit. All right. Do you want to make a GenAI on your own? Not really. I might do like I might do one just for educational purposes, learning purposes, but like not really. It's not really efficient to try to compete with like a large language model. Nor is it really recommended from a practical standpoint because I don't have the computing power to compete with the large language models that are out here. But what I can do is create something more specialized. I would fine tune something, but yeah. Oh, let's watch this real quick. Y'all, if you are into tech, if you are like into programming in particular, and you never watched the IBM Technologies channel, you missing out. I promise you. Their stuff is so good to me. And they have it's all like, more bite-sized. Oh, I forgot they're supposed to be doing the AI Academy too.
Welcome to the AI Academy.
Hold on. I'm gonna just reroute the audio so y'all can hear it. Educational purpose, of course. No fool, no fool over here. Oh my goodness. That's totally fair though. That's totally fair because people be on something else. Like, no, I'm not about to, for some strange reason, think that I, no, gonna make a model that's just incoherent babble. But yeah, I think it would be a good exercise. Actually, dang, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? I need to save this video for later. I need to see what the heck he talking about on that low code. Um, Save. I just put that in my queue. I didn't save it. Hold on. What's the guy's name? I can picture his face. It's on my channel. Hold on. I know it's on my channel. He has some good examples. I'm supposed to be following one of his. And Andre Karpathy. Karpathy.
Hello, my name is Andre, and I've been training deep neural networks for about more than a decade. And in this lecture, I'd like to show you what neural network
Ooh,
training looks
back
like.
propagation. Huh.
So in particular, we are going to start with a blank.
Oh, he got a nice 1 hour talk. That seems. Oh, this was for a general audience. I'm gonna send that to some people. Mini GPT or something like that. Let's see his videos. Oh, this one right here. Have you seen this one, MD? That's a good one. I have to go back through it because it's a lot. But he has the repos and everything, I think, too. As you can see, I'm about 16 minutes into this. I think what happened was I was watching another training and they used this as a reference. So then I came to start watching his video. And it actually follows the original attention is all you need paper. And he has a collab for it. He got a repo. He got like all the stuff. Oh, Nano GPT. I said mini. I said mini GPT, but Nano GPT. Oh, mini. Mini was a thing. You just follow him? Heck yeah. His stuff is so good. Look, man, we need our resources. And he made way more than 300,000 subs. I'm gonna check it out later after I make some records. Oh, bots, you dropped that track. I listened to it earlier and I thought it was cool. I was like, this is sweet. I have been learning to DJ finally after many, many years of wanting to. And I just been practicing my mixing, but I would like to get into some like track production because I just need to get back to music. I don't spend enough time with music anymore and it's killing me softly. Hold on. Route my audio to you all. At this point, I'm just all over the
Going to
place, but
demystify AI.
I feel like it's we're learning stuff by proxy. I'm just over here just doing shit. I'm about to take my butt to bed for real because I'm tired and I got a long day tomorrow.
We'll show you how we got here, how generative AI works,
Okay, you.
and explore
No.
some of the ways that it will transform business and society. You don't need to become AI experts, but everyone should have a foundation from which to make informed decisions about where, when, and how we apply this new technology. AI is going to touch every aspect of our lives. It will change the world. But how it will
Is it
change
free?
the world is up to us, to all of us.
I back in my day, back in my day. So I'm a singer. I've always been a singer. I would say I became a vocalist after I got in high school though, because then that's when I really started studying, um, and getting training and everything. And then when I first went to college for like 3 years, I was a vocal performance major. I've dabbled in instruments pretty much since I was a kid. So I've played different instruments throughout the years, and then I did like some lightweight. I played around with some lightweight like production and stuff like that. I used to write like corny songs and stuff, but uh, now I'm like I'm sure I'm gonna be addicted to it, of course. Which is also why I keep saying like when it comes to music stuff and like coding, I don't like overlapping those. I need my music to be like purely hobby, purely inspirational and enjoyment. Okay, so I clicked on this because I saw this pop up recently. Schedule a call. Thanks, IBM. So this is designed for, what does it say? Designed to help businesses leaders. What I can't talk. Designed to help business leaders gain the knowledge needed. What is wrong with my brain, bro? I love to hear some vocals. Production is expensive AF. Ableton is like 750. I spent thousands on sample packs and plugins and whatnot over the years. Um, I am gonna start recording covers actually, so stay tuned. I took a rain check from Frozer like 3 weeks ago. But I mean, money wise, I'm a I'm a tech I'm a techie like gadget person, so I have shit like I be having stuff I don't even use, and it's so stupid. I posted that picture in Discord. I have let me see. This ain't even all the things I've had over the years actually. This is just some of the stuff I have because I lost a lot of equipment and stuff that I had to replace too. Um, what am I looking for? The music channel. See, if I would make the channels like intuitive, but no, I gotta give them creative names. Uh, um, that's my Audio Technica. That's the condenser mic, so that's why I'm using that one for music. This right here, my circuit, Novation circuit, little groove box, don't get enough love. This Illumi keys that I bought when I backdate Kickstarter, Rolly Kickstarter. This just sat for like actual years, and I just really started using it. I bought this thing in like 2019 or something like that. I bought this keyboard last year. It's not even out the box. I bought that guitar last year. It's only out the box because it wasn't in the box in the first place. That's a Pioneer DDJ 400, I want to say, and I bought that when that was a brand new controller, like when that was the new controller, and now they don't even make those no more. And then what else do I have? I have a guitar. I have a like electric guitar. Nothing fancy, but I do have an electric guitar. I need to get my guitar and my amp cleaned up, so I'm gonna take them to the music shop. And what else? What I want some drums because yes, I want to learn how to play electric drums. And then I really, 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 really want a synthesizer, but I will hold off on that and just use like software synth. I made sure I got a keyboard that was also MIDI. So I am trying to get my piano skills up, but I made sure I got one that was MIDI so that way I could possibly use it for some other things electronic on my computer. What else do I have? For the most part, now I think I got everything I want, but I want the electronic drums and I want a synth, and then I'll feel happy. And I do still need to replace my monitors for my DJ setup. But yeah. It's funny because I followed you on Mixcloud. I have a Mixcloud account only because I posted like some mixing practice, like probably it was like a month ago now, and it never actually uploaded to Mixcloud for some reason. It uploaded to YouTube just fine, which is this here. Why is it 7 views on this? Why is people watching this? I was just practicing some mixing, and then I was like, oh, I can just record my session and then I can just post it. So that's when I created the Mixcloud account, but I guess the account created but the mix never uploaded. But it did upload on YouTube, so it's here. It was just like some sample tracks, and I was just practicing my controls, mixing in and out of the tracks. It was pretty fun though. I had baby boy strapped on my back and he was having a great time. So yeah, I need to make sure. I do think that this paper is interesting and it's short, so I'm going to read this one this week. And like a whole page of it is references, and another whole page of it is pictures. So I think I could get through this. And another whole page of it is just the intro. Got some mixes on YouTube too under Bots One. Okay. I don't need nothing super fancy with the monitors right now. My Pioneer controller actually came with a kit, but one of my monitors just, I don't know what happened to it. It got broke and then it wasn't fixable. My other one, I just left it with my I was renting a room from one of my friends and I just kind of left it there. It was being used, so that was fine. But when I bought it originally, it was a whole kit. I don't think they make these anymore, right? And then some stuff I kind of gave away here and there and everywhere. No thanks. But I want some rolling electronic drums. Okay. Because I know this was like one of the lower ends. Arm is itching. Yeah, I know they don't make them anymore. Oh, DDJ SR2, yeah. I know they don't make them anymore. So what's the new equivalent of that kit? You already tried to give me a $5 coupon. Come on now. It would be like in the $200 to $400 range. Don't nobody want that new mark. I don't know why. I don't like the new mark stuff. It looked like Fisher Price. Like when I was little, we used to have I used to have the Fisher Price like radio. It looked like a Fisher Price version of Pioneer, and I'm not here for it. Is this like the equivalent? Functionally, it kind of looks like it. No, but that's a 200 though. I need to see if I can sell my Go XLR before it ain't worth nothing no more. DDJ Rev 5. Okay. And why y'all showing me this used equipment? I'm trying to I'm trying to see something. Where's the new? And I do not want party time karaoke. See, every Newmark, like those like Newmark controllers, I would get baby boy one. I think I'm gonna get him a DJ controller actually because he likes them a lot and he's fascinated with like the buttons and stuff. And I feel like if I let him learn how to play around with it, he probably learn how to use it because these kids is smart and he way too smart for me. FLX4. This looks possible. You said Rev 5. Okay, can I just, cause I'm not about to keep doing this. 200 SP3. I think it's gonna be one of XDJ RR. Yeah, that sounds like a fancy setup. I definitely want to graduate over time. But I'm in my era where I'm like, let's be responsible. Let's actually be using our stuff before we start trying to upgrade. That's why I'm not getting a synth yet. I'm going off on a whole tangent, but where's it? Recordings, keyboards, synthesizers. See, I'm more like a keyboard super electronic type synth type. So you know what I really need? I need a freaking keytar. That's what I need. That's what I need. I promise you. I just had that revelation with myself the other day. I'm like, I need a keytar. I already don't play my guitar or my keyboard, so therefore, let me combine those together and then get something else I'm not gonna play. A saxophone? What the heck is that? Something related to a drum? Saxophone. What is this? Cause y'all really just be telling me random stuff that I never knew existed. Why do y'all be freaking trolling me, bro? This is my face right now. And then I will turn into this. I would be this whole fucking video. What is wrong with me, bro? And what is these earbuds? I used to have those. Oh my god. Help me, Jesus. Okay, we gone. I used to have those some earbuds just like that in 2014, 15, 16. I need a keytar though, absolutely, positively, without a doubt. Like I feel like it's perfectly my vibe, definitely. Um, yep. Go ahead and swap that plate out. Go ahead and turn it into like some type of camo theme. Yep, definitely. Yep. Mhm. I want a white one. Okay, I decided. Cause I need to know. I need to be able to do what they call it. What do they call it when you can with the like, dang, like the voice mod? That's what I need to be able to do. Roger and Zap style. Okay. Thank you for going off on this tangent with me. I think it was rather satisfying, and I don't even know nothing about that keytar, but I know it is a Roland synthesizer, so therefore, I'm sure it'll be everything I ever dreamed of. Honestly, I need this white one right here. Y'all gonna be laughing when I show up and I just got one. Oh, I need the all white. Yes. Okay. All right. So I need the rolling drums too. So I need this. And see, look, it's a top seller. Hold on. So do they have other keytars? I promise I'm about to just get off of this site. They got the Alesis. That's the this the budget brand. They be having all the alternative items. Korg. Why is the freaking Roland more expensive than the Korg? Well, oof. I would expect them to have something a little bit more up there. But I don't know if it was less keys on this one too. E-drums will be dope. Heck yeah, I saw this girl playing some on YouTube and I decided I needed to do that. I'm like, I absolutely need to do that. I want this. No, not that one. I don't need like a super over the top set, but I would like, let's see, 790. It's not this kit right here. It's a kit. I want to say it's a kit in between the 17. Yeah, it's a '07 KVX, I think. Because that's a 17 KVX. It's not a 17. I think it's a '07. '07 KV. Ooh. Oh, that's not. That might be it. They sold these freaking drum kits. They got the KVX, the '07 KVX V drums, '07 KV V drums. So you got the KV and you got the KVX and you got the KV V. This it's one of those though. But what I really should do is start with like a smaller set like this and then just kind of see. But I feel like I should just get like a decent set that I can stick with for a while. And I should get, but these are white. I should get all white everything, so I can have like a sweet retro nerdy vibe going. Suck at piano. Use my keyboard as a MIDI controller for drums mostly. Yeah, I was gonna ask which keyboard you had. Yours has modulus controls on it and stuff, right? It has like those rotating knobs. So I couldn't tell if it was a keyboard or a controller. A launch key. Oh yeah, Novation. That's Novation, ain't it? I'm very brand loyal. I'm very brand loyal. So like I know Novation stuff. I wanted the Novation keyboard or like something for a synth. They had the Novation. What's the blue one? It was like a small, maybe like a 49 key Novation. Is it the launch key? It's not. It's not the launch key. Novation. Let me see. Mini Nova. Does that sound right? It's blue, like bright ass blue. Mini Nova. Oh, the Mini Nova. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, because this is the one that comes with the mic thing, so I can do my Roger and Zap. I think they got one that has the mic input already on the kit. Ultra Nova. Oh, but you know, I tried this one out, the Arturia. I want the Arturia. No. There is a brand. When I get a synthesizer, I'm still getting a guitar, by the way. When I get the synthesizer, I want the Hold on. Switch. I'm about to show you something. No, you don't talk on this account. Only AI stuff. I mean, only music on this account. Um, history. Damn it. Oh, that's the brand. That's the site I was looking for though. Andertons. Another Moog. I need something with like velocity. You know what I mean? Uh, not the poly brute. This is jacked up. I can't think of this brand. But yes, by the way, the Mini Freak, I think Arturia Mini Freak, that one is, I really like that one. But I mean, it doesn't have keys on the Mini Freak. Or, right? That's the Micro Freak. Or maybe that's the one I'm thinking about, the Micro Freak. As soon as I see this one, I'm gonna remember. That's a shame. You have more Google accounts than me, and I've got a few. I got hella Google accounts, and and then on YouTube, I have multiple brand accounts. Mini log is the one I was thinking about compared to the Micro Freak. I compartmentalize between Google accounts, and I compartmentalize between YouTube accounts. Hydrosense. Yes, see, I knew as soon as I seen it, I was gonna know. Hydrosense. Yes, the Hydrosense. I think Hydrosense has like key velocity and like aftertouch, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the Hydrosense. Yeah, Poly Touch. Pretty sure the Hydrosense has aftertouch. And then don't get me started on Rolly, because they are my favorite. I wanna what's this one called? Seaboard. So, you know, I'm already ready to spend all my money. I already do though. I just need to actually use my stuff. And I shouldn't be like buying something that's like over $1,000 and not using it. This thing is, have you never seen this before? It's something special. It's something special. You never heard of Rolly? In this pic, let me see Discord. Okay, this little thing right here, this little key, um, that's how I found out about Rolly. It's called the Lumi. They make another version now too, but I had backed Lumi keys on Kickstarter like a while ago when they first came out. So it's basically designed to help you learn how to play piano, and then each of the Lumis you can snap together like up to four, and then you would literally have like a whole keyboard. Um, it's really cute and all that, and then they have their own software for it and everything. So that's how I got introduced to Rolly. But now, the Seaboard. Okay, so here you will appreciate this. I'll do this one just for you, because you have to understand. You gotta understand by understanding. Let me see. Where's the promo video? Oh yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You probably didn't need to like know that that was a thing, but now you do, and now you can. Yeah, you gotta understand by understanding. Um, so in addition to that amazingness, they have like some really cool software technology. So like, this is a Seaboard block right here. So it's obviously like the tool that they just had, but it's a block. All the stuff that's blocks can actually snap together. They have like these connectors, magnetic connectors on the side, so you can actually get a block, a Seaboard block. They used to have a lot of other blocks, hardware, but now mostly they just have the Seaboard block and the Lumi. They used to have some other individual blocks that I wonder what happened to them. They don't make them no more. And see, look, that's literally my circuit right there. But see, you can snap them together, and then that makes them one keyboard. It's pretty fancy. I wonder what happened to the other blocks though. I guess they integrated all the technology. They used to have other blocks, Rolly blocks. See, this light pad was like a touch pad thing. They used to have like different types of blocks. And they all just snap together and just like basically DIY your own like electronic music controller type situation. But I guess they're only staying with like specific items now, unless they just out of stock, but they don't even have them linked anymore. So yeah, you're welcome. Nice little rabbit hole. I have to pass those along to peoples. It's all modular. Yep. I did need to know that that was a thing. I'm just saying. So yeah, they the Lumi has like software that helps you learn if you kind of go that route, which is what the original Kickstarter was for that. But over the years, they have also incorporated in like this Lumi, um, they call it like a Lumi Studio version. I don't know what's different about it because it costs the same amount. But yeah, they have the connectors on there, and you can connect up to four, so you can basically have a full size keyboard. It's not like the most cost effective full size keyboard, but it is, you can do that. And then I actually found some good apps on my, like some good Apple or iPhone apps and iPad apps that were helpful for learning keyboard, even guitar too, because it can when you play it, it can basically hear the notes, you know, through the microphone and stuff like that, and it can kind of give you feedback that way. So I have to get back into like learning instruments because I'm definitely a vocalist. So, which, in all fairness, I will always say, voice is like the hardest. Voice is the hardest instrument by far. You don't just like say, "Oh, press this," and then you play an A. You gotta know how to sing. Like, you gotta actually know how to, you know what I mean? You gotta know. You gotta feel the note. It's nobody can never really tell you how to play the voice, so to speak. But I love playing instruments too. I've played clarinet before. I played clarinet, acoustic guitar, keyboard, and violin. I used to play violin when I was a kid. I kind of wish I had stuck with it. I don't think I'll pick a violin back up though, but who knows? I think any electronic instrument I am apt to play. There's a new AI tool. You can play a song and it will give you a preset to recreate the synth. Oh, that's fancy. See, so that's kind of something I'm interested in from the AI perspective with music. I don't necessarily think I would want to do like research into it and let that become like my job, so to speak, but I am definitely open to incorporating it into my you know, my projects and like my hobbyist things. I might at least read this abstract, and then I think I need to go. Yeah, I need to go to bed before I be up at freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. Cause you was up too, wasn't you? No, who was talking about? Yeah, that was you talking about Android hacking. Was that you talking about Android hacking last night? Yes. And then I didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm okay though. That's the jacked up part. And I had me some Prime. Oh, it's gone now. I had one yesterday, which is this can that's still sitting here, and I had another one today. I sensed it coming. I told my sister to grab me too. And then I ended up drinking one last night, which is also probably why I was able to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And then when I woke up today, off of like a few hours of sleep, I was like, yes, I have another one in the refrigerator. Because sometimes coffee just ain't it. Oh, you work at night? Yes, you know. I be needing to be in the bed. Alright. That's large. If I don't, so I'm really a night owl, but it's not a good time to study or like really need to use brain power, considering that I have to be up during the day. So, as much as I naturally want to be up late, I have to avoid it because if I'm up late, then I won't be able to get up early. And it's really best for me to um, have like the capacity to do shit early in the morning, especially because my son is he once he up, it's over. That's once he up, it's a wrap. So if I when I get up before him, I actually have quiet time in the morning. Because I do have quiet time after he goes to sleep, but like I said, from a brain power perspective, like right now is not a good time to be studying. You know what I mean? So, and I have to get on a good study routine. Reading research papers at 1 o'clock in the morning, no, it never really works out well. So I gotta get my life together. Oh, you can work whenever. That's good. I can work whenever, but at the same time I can't. It's the kid part. So like since I know I'm about to have to be studying a lot, I can't be trying to study late at night because I'm already exhausted from the whole long day. But like now late at night, some work I can do some like dev work at night, but yeah, I'm not about to sit here and read these papers all the like some days it's like okay cool, but for the most part it's not a good habit to build, and especially once I start that master's program, that is not about to be easy by any means. So I have to get like I'll probably still study and stuff during the day and like in the evenings, but I have to get my I have to make sure I have that quiet time in the morning. That's going to be the most valuable time. Usually he will get up around like 7:30, maybe 7, but like 7:30, 8 is like when he's like, okay, excuse me. And if I wake up at 5, which a lot of times if I go to bed on time, I wake up at like 5. That actually gives me like some quiet time in the morning. Find it more peaceful so I can focus better. Yeah, that's to me is basically the same thing, but I'm off of a full battery. Straight out the bed versus like right now I'm like, oh god, I'm just ready to get in my bed. That's all I'm thinking about. When I was in college, like when I was younger, I definitely used to do all-nighters and stuff all the time. I don't think it was ever that productive though, if I'm being honest. I know they say all-nighters aren't really like productive anyway, but I used to do all-nighters a lot now that I think about it. It's so many times, especially when I was taking calculus. I had these like calculus classes that was very involved, and I promise I was always doing my homework like the night before and then staying up all night doing my homework and then had class at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you was not in class on time, you could not get in class. But luckily for me, I think this is when I was taking calc. Probably was calc 2. My professor had a 8 o'clock class and a 9:30 class. So if you were in the 8 o'clock class, if you missed class, you could come to the 9:30 class, but you still had to be on time to that one. If you was late to that one too, then you couldn't get in. But then the 9:30 kids didn't get that like leeway because he's like basically his thought process was like y'all get to take the later class, so that's the trade-off. If you took the 8 o'clock class, then if you was late, you had to back up. So I would be doing freaking homework all night, and then literally go straight to class. That's so stupid. You ever heard of Output Code Producer? I just have no regards for day and night. If I'm up, I'm up. Yeah. AI built for music makers. I want to use anything that allows me to have AI assistance in making music. Output Arcade. What's a plugin? This is creepy. The AI music is making random sounds and it's stressing me out. Why did they do that? That's probably AI generated too. Why? No, this looks dope. I'm good. I'm tired, man. Why y'all let me stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning? What kind of people would do that? I'm about to go to bed. Shoot, I'm tired. And I'm hungry again. How? I just ate before I got on stream. And I'm not about to make nothing else to eat. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to probably eat the last of that ice cream in there. Fancy. Okay, y'all gotta share this stuff on Twitch. I mean, in Discord. Okay, so when I get into bed, I'm watching this video about the Apple Vision Pro review from MKBHD. I've watched Marquez since he was like 12. That's crazy. I haven't, but I've definitely watched him a lot over the years. Not since he was 12, though. How old is he? Not Marcus Houston. Is it like Brownlee like this? 30. He got a freaking baby face. I have a huge man crush on him. I'm gonna go back and watch some of his stuff. Somebody else that I just really started watching and I don't even know how is freaking Corey Kenshin. And this man don't never make no dang on videos. And he from here. I'm like, how did I not ever watch his stuff? How was people letting me sleep on Corey? And because what's weird about Corey Kenshin, let me show you. Corey X Kenshin. Nah. Yeah. This is Corey. He has like
There's the birthday girl.
funny. He has like one of the biggest like gaming channels actually. But he always going MIA, so I was about to post this. I have like my core YouTubers that I watch. Although in all fairness, I do have some segmented content, so see, Marquez is right there. I watched like a lot of Dashy over the years, and then yeah, him and Corey actually made like a lot of collabs, but I never watched Corey until like recently, probably like in the last year and a half. Look what just popped up. That's so funny. I'm gonna watch that Apple Vision. I haven't played Pal World. I saw some people playing it though. I was like, maybe I should play it, but who's gonna play? What I need Tekken. That's what I need. What is this? They trying to be like teenage engineering? And I'm obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's theories also. Five Nights at Freddy's lore is like my absolute favorite most nonsensical stuff to keep up with. Well, you have a oh, you can have your own servers. I have played and do play Power World. Wait, so is there like a general server type, or I have to join a server in order to play? I literally haven't even looked into it at all. But you know what? Speaking of Power World, RDC.
Okay, so help me understand. How do I not have a case? That's literally a black Lucario.
That's not a black Lucario. That's Anubis.
Anubis?
In Power World, they call him Anubis. Yes.
What? They standing the exact same though.
What? They can't stand the. Come on, his legs is closer. They can
What?
stand the same
A little closer? Are you
You
for
don't
real?
have a case. Listen, you're the Pokemon CEO. We understand. You don't have a case right now. I'm trying to help you out.
I understand. Okay,
You're my client.
maybe you're right.
Like, you don't have a case with.
Oh my.
Is that not easy?
Somebody texted me. Hold on.
Man, who you texting, man? I'm paying for this time.
Oh no, that's my other client. Chill, bro.
Can he not wait?
Yeah.
Is that not Eevee?
That's Crimus.
Crimus. How much time have you spent on this game?
I had to do what I had to do.
How much time? You know every Pokemon
Listen,
name.
I had to do what I had to do to
How
make
much
sure
time did you spend on
that I had a case for you. I was looking,
How
I was
much?
playing the game to see how much.
How much time did you spend?
40, man.
40.
What?
40.
40 hours. This game hasn't even been out a week yet.
Time be going by fast when you playing it.
I see what's going on.
What's going on?
You protecting him.
I'm your lawyer.
You're a fan of this game.
I'm not, man. Fuck Power World. You pay me. I play Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red.
Get up. Get up.
I was trying to build a case for you.
Oh my
So
god.
I got on Power World thinking about Pokemon. I had to get detail after detail. Hour after hour, slaving pals. And I put the gameplays of Power World and Pokemon next to each other and realized it was perpendicular.
Man, this nigga bullshit. Bro, get out of my house. Ooh.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, and I already watched that video before. Oh my god, help me. Help me. I need help. Oh god, I need help. I need help. Lord. That was funny. I did a whole snort. Y'all got levels? Oh, heck. I do play games, y'all, man. I play games. I've been playing games since I was a wee lad. All my life. But I just don't be... I be trying to be responsible with my life these days, and I be really... That's also why my keyboard is still in the box. I just opened my PS5 box, honestly, and I bought that PS5 back in like March of last year. Because I know how I am. It's like once it happens, it's over. The last game I was playing recently was Starfield. I never finished it, but I got a good amount of gameplay in Starfield. Um, I want to play. I really want to get into some GTA RP. I like GTA 5 is like one of my favorite games. Tekken is my favorite fighting game. I'm main Lily and Dragunov. Um, Back in the day when I first started streaming, I used to stream GTA 5 and like online, and I used to, that was pre RP, and I also used to do like a lot of modded sims, like crazy modded sims foolishness. And then like I play like a lot of like one play like one, what am I saying, one player story like releases. The games we actually finished on stream somehow are still in my stream title, I think, in my stream panels. Excuse me. Even though I haven't played games, I played games. I think the last game I played on stream was Harry why am I calling it Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. We had Hogwarts Legacy streams last year. What else? We played Shenmue, Red Dead 2. Thing about me is I don't finish games, so it's rare that I finish a game. I gotta really love it, but I do love to play games though. I'm not a completionist. If I decide I don't want to play it no more, that's it. If that story got about more than 20 hours, it ain't getting completed. I could tell you that right now. But yeah. I don't really play a lot of like multiplayer games. Ooh, State of Play came out today. It was at 5 o'clock and I had to work. Okay, so this is really what I'm about to do when I go. Is that GTA? I see GTA. Oh, no, never mind. Take that back. That's a preview thumbnail for another video. Was it anything good in State of Play today? Until Dawn. What is this? We getting a re-release? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's like one of my favorite games of all time, actually. And also, I love what's his name, Rami Malek. Until Dawn is like the only game I ever just like. It's probably one of the first games I actually completed, if I'm being honest, in all my years. Okay, maybe I'm making that up, but like maybe not. In all my years of playing games, ever since I was like a little kid. No, I guess it's not. But yes, it's like I played Until Dawn like in one sitting. I love that game, and I want to replay it. I haven't replayed it literally since I finished it back in whatever year. Yes, I have. I finished Mr. Robot recently, like in the fall. I had started it over a huge crush on Rami Malek too. I started Mr. Robot years ago. I finally finished it though. I sat down and like restarted it, and I finished it in the fall. We was talking about that. I like hacking shows, hacking movies. I like coding or like computer science based type shows. So like Mr. Robots, the movie Hackers, that's a classic. Stuff like that. But this Until Dawn, I need this. I need this. This game was so good. When is it coming out? I need that. See, I'll stream this. Oh no, I don't want to play that freaking. Ugh, no, what is this? Oh no, I can't. I can't look at that. It just says 2024. They could have gave us a date. It's already 2024. No, I don't want to fucking play Sonic on my PlayStation. Oh, it's a new it's a new South Park coming out too, ain't it? Let's say Silent Hill. Yeah. This is not the way to watch Data play. Death Stranding. That's the game I was talking about with old dude who they have in here. Where's that paper? Ain't that the Death Stranding guy? Robert De Niro? From where? Where you see Robert De Niro? Love Mr. Robot because it's real. It's not a bunch of Matrix green text hackers. There is a random anime about this programmer that is a hacker on contracts, but they make his programming ability OP. Yeah, I liked. See, cause like in Mr. Robot, what I liked when it was more realistic. Like, I mean, it was a lot of made up stuff still at the same time, but for the most part, it was a lot more realistic and like social social hacking. It was a lot more like social hacking, and I really enjoyed the material in general. I'll probably rewatch that show at some point. If y'all want to binge it in Discord, I'm really good at binge watching. Quick short term viewing sessions, maximum viewing capacity in the shortest amount of time. Yeah, this looking real mid or lower. Here, let me go. I know I can just go see which trailers they posted today. What's up with Death Stranding? I don't really want to play that game. Oh yeah, then foam stars, they just look kind of fun, but I mean, we can tell that was clearly supposed to be like Splatoon for PlayStation. Anything else? Nope. Nothing else looks good. When is that game coming out? That walking simulator game coming out? I want to play that. Social engineering is top notch. Heck yeah. That man got into that data center and found the open closet in the bathroom. He made that poor man feel bad. Talking about you can't help me. You're a nobody. Let me talk to somebody important. Let me see this. Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
I like this new announcer.
Section 8. New challenger. Double D.
恐怖を教えてやろう。
ジン、力に飲まれないで。
Damn. One Tyrell asked Elliot if he was running KDE in episode 1. I was fucking hooked. And so was Elliot.
誰事は終わりだ。
He was like, I know, what you think? An exec running Linux? What can I say? Old habits die hard. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. He was so obsessed with Elliot too. But I mean, that show was interesting. The ending was very interesting. That's all I'll say about that part. PlayStation. Yes, you can check out little can you tell I seen that show a couple times? We do have a little something in the gaming chat. I've been keeping an eye on Tekken, so I'm getting that soon. I need to get my Lily skills back on track and also Dragunov. Okay, why am I scrolling my YouTube? I'm about to watch YouTube when I get in the bed. The opening scene of the series when Elliot blackmails the Indian dude at the coffee shop. He didn't blackmail him. He just let him know that it was already over for him. He didn't blackmail him. He left. The police was already on the way. He was like, man, I wish it would have just been. I just was trying to figure out why is your Wi-Fi so good in the coffee shop. Oh God, that show, Adam Sandler and God Aware, that show was good. It was good, but I don't know, it was good. It was good. I like that keyboard. Oh, it's the Shoobs video, of course. Oh, and so I need my watch later. It's funny. Okay, I'm scrolling through my stuff. Uh, all right, I need to take my butt to bed for real. What keyword you got? I have a ducky one too many. It's I actually like it. I've had it for a minute now, like a couple years. But I think this is like a 60%, I want to say. Because I don't have arrow keys. I used to have a second keyboard that had arrow keys. It was about like, I think, let me see, 60%. I think it's a 60, not 60 key, 60 keyboard sizes and layouts. The other one was a 70 or a 75. Yeah, this one's definitely 60. The other one I had was a 65. I think it was a 65. I don't know. It could have been really more of a 75. Did I have a function row on that one? I don't remember. I think the other one might have been a 65. 65 is nice because I have arrows. But on my ducky, I'm kind of used to using the function keys for the arrows. But I want an acrylic keyboard. Acrylic. I think I'm ready for, let's see. I would definitely do that. I think I'm ready for a group buy. That's preferably something hot swappable though, because I'm not trying to be over here soldering. Although I did learn how to solder when I went to the Pluralsight Link event last year. I learned how to solder. That was fun. I want an Alice. Is it called an Alice? Yeah, I want an Alice. Mechanical. Of course they would have it. I'm gonna mess with this brand because those are pretty affordable. Can't really be too mad. Learn a keyboard. This little keyboard kit, I might mess with this actually. But I want an Alice, acrylic Alice. It was some group buys back in like the fall that looks nice, but it wasn't a good time for me. the Digma Raise too, but it's not out yet. Yeah, this is my that's what y'all seeing here. I want too many. It needs some love. I need to take all these keycaps off and clean it. Like, it's got a lot going on. Them lights look great on camera though. it's destroying the camera focus. Steel Series Apex switches. What's in here? Browns, I think. Some browns, yeah. I had like a little cheap acrylic mechanical hot swap board. It was nice though. It was super clicky. I think it had blue switches in it. I love me something like loud and clicky, but then having the baby, I gotta be careful. I want that PlayStation keycap set. It was like a PlayStation keycap. I don't think they could officially call it PlayStation though. Dual shot, that's what those called. These. They have re-released them. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic right here. The jewel case. I can kind of just get those. I'm pretty sure I have some stuff bookmarked. But yeah. Oh, the keyboard rabbit hole. Oh, it's very terrible. This is very terrible. Digma Raise too. Fancy. After I get a bigger desk, then I think I could handle something that's gonna take up more space, because I'm already frustrated with my desk space right now. This is nice. I've been having like, I guess this is called like the ulnar nerve. I've been having like ulnar nerve trouble, which I think is more, I don't know, it could actually be my keys too. I think it's more because of how I hold my mouse, the angle that I keep my wrist and stuff. But it's probably my keyboard action as well, because I twist my arm out, like point, my hand this way, and I'm pinching like the nerve on the outside of my arm. And I've been having hella trouble with that lately. But maybe I wouldn't have so much trouble if I could put part of my keyboard where I naturally hold my arm. I don't know. I just came up with a reason to need another keyboard. I didn't need to see this. I didn't need to see this, like, at all, literally. So then what about I don't really want to get another mouse, but I think I need a bigger mouse. I did way better when I had a huge mouse. This is a glorious. Let me see. It's a model. It's a Model O. I like it though. Like size wise, I like it, but I used to use like a Corsair, some big ass Corsair mouse. I think I still got it actually. This looks like it. I don't know if that's exactly the one though. It's very similar. But I bought it a while ago. I used to have a Corsair K. Was it in the K70s? This is a newer version, I think. Or K60. No, it wasn't no 65. It was a K77. And then my other mouse, I think I still got it. I'm pretty sure it's in my electronics, and I might just swap back over to that mouse. But it's not as cute as this one. Logitech G Pro Ultralight. This was I still got it, so I'm probably gonna use it, but I think I need another adapter for it. Where is it? Accessories. The super light. I know people talk about Corsair. I mean, not Corsair, Logitech. Oh, wireless. It's this one right here, the dark core, actually. And this is like a beefy mouse for my little hands, but it's very comfortable because like my pinky, it kind of just hangs out. It just dangles off to the side now, but it used to have like somewhere to rest. So I'm probably gonna end up pulling this back out. Can I get like a white one? I don't think so. One thing I did like about this mouse, it has like 1,000 different buttons on it. So you got 2 buttons here, 2 buttons there. I think it's buttons on the other side too. Versus the one I have now, it just has 2 side buttons. But anyways, I digress. You like the little rest on that keyboard, on that mouse? Oh gosh. I can't even talk about it without my freaking arm tripping. This looks nice though. Oh, it's not out yet. Pimp your keyboard. that would be nice. I really want the Alice though. This looks so good on like clear acrylic. PlayStation was my first. That looks like a freaking old school Game Boy. PlayStation was my first console that I owned when I, as much as a child can own anything, but the PlayStation was the first console I had. Like, I was like 7 when I got my first console, and it was the PlayStation. I loved it. It was my best friend, and those are cute actually. My first games were Spice World. Yeah, Spice World and Parappa the Rapper. Those were my first games. Very, very top notch game choices. It's these keys right here. Very classy. Yes, that's very cute. Alright. Closing all the windows. Parappa was the shit, of course. Will always be. Always be. Let's start streaming software dev again, but everything I'm working on is private stuff. I mean, that's when I just go into the lo-fi mode. Can't show the screen. Just get a little vibes going. My freaking hair. My camera, the colors is making my camera bounce. Oh man. This the new trendy. This the new trendy be a co-working streamer. I have to do that whenever I do client work or when I'm sometimes when I'm studying. Me and my one of my co-founder, we're writing a book right now, so when if I'm writing on stream, I don't really share the book content because otherwise, yeah. I got a bunch of keyboard stuff saved on my Instagram actually. Oh, she sent me a message at 10:15. My bad. Oh dang, I never took my video for today. You always gotta prove that you were there. Ain't nothing on my screen related to the code right now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Started writing the book. Yeah, I would say my writing, I've always had pretty decent writing capabilities, but it's just not my favorite thing to do. But I am excited about the book though. So whenever I'm doing that, then yeah, I don't share my screen. But yeah, Power World looks interesting, but also I feel like I'll probably play like one time and then just not. Oh boy. Took me on a bunch of tangents. I'd be on the tangents all the time. If you wouldn't do it, then Preacher would have just been gladly posting extra stuff for me to be doing. But I am about to take my butt to bed though, because it's going on 2 o'clock. Yeah. But it's all good. We got, I feel like I'm making some like strides towards my machine learning every day. So that's rather. Did I catch a stray? LOL. Look, I'm like, I be going on tangents. It's okay. It's all good. It's really not your fault at the end of the day, but it is. I will always blame Preacher because he know. He be doing it on purpose, I think. But it's good to hang out. It's really good to hang out. That's why I'm doing this every day, just because I'm like, I get to meet so many people now. You summoned him. I know. That's why I said if I would have went too long without going on a tangent, he would have found his way into the chat anyways. So we all good. Oh, I'm gonna post this paper. I don't know if I did, because I'm gonna read this one. It's not that long. Why did I open Slack? What in the world? Yeah, I'm gonna post this one. It's not that long, and give my wrist some rest. Wrist rest. Cause for real, I'm gonna talk to my doctor about that. I have a doctor's appointment coming up in like 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Good night. Wrist rest. Wrist rest. I need actual wrist rest for my wrist. So my freaking wrist hurts so bad. It's like carpal tunnel, but on the outside of your wrist instead of the inside. Oh, Lordy Lord. I'm not even about to look for no freaking braid. Just have a good night, everybody.